So you don't have Justin Verlander. It's the end of an era. It was 7 consecutive opening days that JV was your guy on the hill. He was your ace. He was going to carry you for the whole season, and you put that responsibility on him. Now it's David Price's team. I don't know why it has to be one person's team, but you're going to classify it as his team because he's the guy taking the ball on the first day, and it's seen as a slight to Justin Verlander, that Verlander has been demoted. Now, I think it's a demotion we've all had in our head anyway. He struggled last year. Price is in the prime of his career. Easy choice for Ausmus to give David Price the ball. But it really starts to get you thinking about different scenarios. David Price is a free agent. Is this another vote of confidence to try to make him more comfortable in Detroit? Because that was one of the things after the season that was whispered around. He didn't like Detroit. Now, he's done a lot more since then, and it looks like he's starting to adapt more to the area. I mean, you get dropped in the middle of a season, it's hard to adapt quickly. Maybe this can be a place he grows to love, and I think it's a good sign that they didn't continue to do the loyalty Justin Verlander song and dance. They said, we're going to reward greatness, and we're going to give our best pitcher the ball on the first day of the season. That makes the most sense to me. This is the right call.
I think it's one of the most obvious moves that we've been waiting for quite some time. And when it broke on social media, it was, David Price is the starter. Yahoo! I would hope so. I mean, he's clearly the best pitcher on this staff, no doubt, right? I mean, if there was a debate, it would have been if Max Scherzer stayed. But now that he's not here, Justin Verlander is not even the third best pitcher on this staff.
So rank him for us then.
It's Anibal Sanchez, Rick Porcello, or no Rick Porcello. Wow.
Shane Green.
No. I guess Verlander is the third best. This rotation sucks now.
Wow. Well, they've taken a hit, and I don't like Alfredo Simon in that 5 spot, not after seeing the numbers he's doing in spring training. But you're right, the staff is different.
Yeah, it's so much different, and you really got to look at it to know who's on it.
And the other part of this is a kick in the butt for JV.
Not really.
I hope it's not. I hope this isn't that significant to where it's like, oh my gosh, my title's gone. Now I have to pitch better. I would hope all of the struggling, the ridicule, the laughter, the talks of steroid accusation, career pummeling, will he ever be good? He's overpaid. I hope that would motivate him. I would hope Ausmus going, hey, David Price is really good. I hope that wouldn't be the thing that makes him a better pitcher. But you're hoping for a turnaround. And I've said time and time again on the show, I believe in a turnaround. He was hitting 96 on the gun the other day. I think he's going to have a bounce back year and a really good year. And I think he's going to make it a situation where Price is still your 1, but JV can claim that number 2 spot this year.
You don't think having to go home to Kate Upton every night is enough motivation?
We're not going to do Kate Upton is ruining Justin Verlander radio.
No, I'm not saying he's ruining it. That should be the motivation every night, though. Night in, night out. Go throw 9 strong.
But I think the next level of it all really, really deeper meaning. Are we ever going to see JV as the guy on the mound for opening day again?
No, we're not going to.
He's got 5 more opportunities.
Yes.
He's going to be here for 5 more years after this year. He's got 6 seasons under contract. Price is a free agent. If Price leaves, who says JV's not starting next year? Right? So maybe it's not the end of an era. So that's kind of my question for listeners out there. Is this the end of the Justin Verlander on opening day era? Will he ever start on opening day again for the Tigers? 989-774-3691. Use the hashtag ChipChat on Twitter to get in the mix. Got a tweet coming in from Commissioner Poza, says, hopefully not unless he's 2012 JV. Talking about will he start again on opening day.
2012 JV wasn't even that good either.
No, but that was the last time you could argue that he was at least near the top of his game. That was after the MVP season.
Right. That was your 2.6 ERA, 1.1 whip. Look, I'm not as high on Justin Verlander as you are moving forward.
You'll catch the fever
I'm
at
not
some
going to
point.
catch the fever at all. No, I'm not going to catch this BS. Oh, he's added 20 pounds of weight. He's done this. This has been a 4-year decline for JV. I don't know if you guys realize this. Like, if anybody out there realizes this, I think they're still in a cloud that he's this Cy Young MVP type guy. But it hasn't just been 1 year that he's been bad. It's been a 4-year decline. And while that decline, he was good for the first 2 years of it, it's been 4 years now that he is slowly starting to break down. 4 years in a row, his ERA, 2.4. Down to 2.6, down to 3.5, down to 4.5 last season. Strikeout numbers, 250 to 239 to 217 to 159 last year, and even his whip, 0.9, 1.1, 1.3, 1.4. This has been a steady decline for JV, and because he adds 20 pounds of muscle and because he's got a full offseason, now guess what? He had a full offseason before last year. Why was there a decline then? This guy's up in his 30s now. I don't think he's ever getting the opening day start again, and that's because I want David Price in a Tigers uniform moving forward.
Sure, they lock him up and there's no discussion, right? Because if he signs, it's going to be a 5, 6, 7 year deal.
No, I'm not.